Hey survivors, welcome back to this wonderful sleeper game called Boundless. Now I am so looking forward to this game coming out. If this is your first time joining us, guys, definitely go down this damn slide. Woo-hoo, and bounce. Anyways, go and watch this series from day one. I've only been doing this for now about a month, and every time I do an update on this thing weekly, there are a ton of changes and there's so much to go over. This time what I decided to do, instead of recording live time while I was playing, I decided to throw 3 or 4 hours into playing this game. I've learned the basics of it. I didn't learn this game before, but now they've been adding content like crazy. They've been doing a whole bunch of other stuff. This is dev version. This is a vinyl version. This is a version. What you see on the screen is PC settings at max, and they did verify that PS4 runs at 60 frames per second with the same settings on PC as at max. So this isn't going to be one of those games where they release an excellent PC port and then they try to port it over to PS4 and it just absolutely works horrible. They are developing both versions at the same time, hand in hand with each other, so that they both work. If one thing doesn't work on both, they scrap it and move on. Now, I am going to go over what's been updated on this week's update. I am on the dev server. I opted in on the dev of this game. It is available on Steam in beta version. Now, I really recommend, guys, I love this game and I want to see you all support this game, but if you're looking for a game with content, don't buy this yet, because it is about $35 Canadian, I believe, to get in on the first level of the buy-in. Now, this game, you should not look at it as an early access. This is access to the game from doing a jump starter, basically. So it's more of a jump starter. It's not an early access. They haven't hyped this game at all, and believe me, guys, I can appreciate a developer who doesn't fucking care about hype and would rather develop the game instead of playing PR. And that, to me, just shows a whole different level of responsibility in coding this game. So I do hope you guys enjoy the background video of me trying to figure out the game. I'm going to try to throw in random stuff like, mining, all the different stuff. And if I do have time at the end of this video, after going over the updates with you guys for the week, I will do a quick tour in the game. The audio might be a little different because when I'm doing this, when I have video and voice recording like this, I'm actually recording into my Vegas Pro, but when I record in-game live, I record into... Oh, Jesus, I can't even remember the own damn name of my game, or the program now, and I use it all the time. Oh yes, OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. That's what I use to record mainly. And then, yeah, so I know a lot of you have had questions about that, but I'm going to stop going on about that. We need to learn a little here about Boundless. Now I am looking at the most current updates, if you can hear my mouse clicking. I got to get a way quieter mouse if I'm going to be recording like this. Okay, so this week, what they've done is they've worked on efficiency of the game. I don't know why, because honestly, I found no problems with the efficiency of the game, how far the blocks render. Like, look at that render. The render distance is just absolutely beautiful. So what they've done is they've brought in a new rendering technique for blocks. All block rendering has been switched to use texture arrays over previous Atlas technology. Now, I know that doesn't mean a lot to you, especially if you're not a very technical person like me, but over time, I've learned that texture arrays are a fuckload better than Atlas technology. Now, 7 Days to Die does use an Atlas technology. That's why it takes forever to load up, as opposed to the texture arrays that Boundless uses and the loadings like that. Like, this game loads so quick. So that would make a huge difference in the game's performance. I'm not bashing 7 Days to Die. You guys know I would make man babies with that if I could. But this game is going to be a really big forerunner to 7 Days to Die. And remember, guys, if you're watching this for the first time and you're a 7 Days to Die fan, this is not 7 Days to Die. This is a whole different style of game. It's a sandbox MMO RPG. It's just, there's so much going into it. It's not just Minecraft. It's Minecraft, it's World of Warcraft, it's Fallout, it's all the freaking games put together. But if you do like what you see, definitely hit that like button, guys. keep up with the up and up on this game, because I am planning on, with the developers, on making a world at launch, and I will have my own world, like dedicated server as a public server, so you guys can come on and play with me directly, because this game is going to be mind-blowing. But here we go. Let's move on here. Texture filtering quality should now be improved, maintaining better detail and removing some aliasing? I don't know how to say that word right. I'm sorry, guys. So that's good. I guess apparently we're going to be getting some better views here. I'm actually going to have to turn off the sound. Here we go. I muted it. For some reason, I don't know what the heck it's playing through. I have like 5 stereos attached to my computer, and for some reason it's playing on the only one I didn't turn off. Alright, performance of rendering may be improved on a number of GPUs, which is good. So they're starting to, throw equations out there like this GPU runs differently from this GPU. And what a GPU is, it's a graphical processing unit. It's your video card. So they're working on, that's the one struggle about PC for developers, is the hundreds of card and CPU and hardware combinations they have to fuck with. That is why actually developers do like console, because console is what console does, and they know that. So definitely PC players appreciate what the fuck developers do to bring games to you, and for some reason they're cheaper on PC than they are on console. But what else do we have here? Stability across different generations of graphics hardware should be improved. Oh, okay, so that kind of ties into the GPU thing I just talked about. Now, they did add a new locations tab on the player menu. It's saying it's disabled right now, so I can't actually access it to show you guys. But what with the location tab they have now, you can save your current location. You can it's kind of like a marker. You can name a saved location. So if you find somewhere freaking cool, you can be like, I want to come back here, save that location, and then you can warp to the saved location, or you can delete it. Or what they're going to be doing is they're going to be in order to make a location, you have to make a location marker from your crafting, and it says it can be traded too. So I'm starting to think maybe only certain factions can make location markers, and you'll have to trade them for it. Like I said, guys, this game is going to have major depth. I can't even skim the surface right now on like the RPG and the player progression, and wow, it gives me shivers talking about. The XP progression tab on the player menu, they've put it in. I can't see it though. They disabled it. I don't know why they marked disabled on the update. Maybe they put it out and then decided it wasn't working right. But the XP progression tab is now in the game, so that's showing you're gonna get XP from gathering, from building, from killing, from anything you do. They've got new spanner models. Spanner is one of the tools. Added blending out of decals for auras gems on block edges to avoid hard visual cutoffs in various cases. So what that means is they're doing a lot of texture blending. If you guys have seen my earlier episodes, especially some of the builds, the textures have gotten so much better. Like even if like you're chopping a tree and the tree runs into the ground, it's not a hard edge. They actually blend the textures together, so it looks like that tree belongs in that ground. And that kind of detail, guys, I love. I am so very OCD about details. Like if you're gonna do something, do it damn right. You know what I mean? So what they also are doing is they brought back smooth noise applied to saturation, brightness of blocks, and foliage in rendering. So they've done a lot of work this update with the rendering and how the video. I could see a little bit of graphical improvements. Now, honestly, this game runs at like 120 frames per second on my PC, so I haven't noticed an increase or a drop in FPS, but that's probably because it's at max at that point. So I'm not an incredibly technical person, but I am learning this stuff so I can pass it on to you guys. What else did they do here? So on the world builder, I have not shown you guys this. You can also build your own friggin' world. Customized world that you and your friends can play in. So it's kind of like Minecraft creative mode, but instead of like some stupid randomly generated map that you have to edit the fuck out of, you actually get a creative mode to build a world. So that is epic without even having to say anything about it. So a little bit about the world builder. What they've done is they fixed various bugs in Connect to World Builder, leading to bad behavior or crashes on the client side. So they are having a little bit of trouble with the world builder right now, but that's okay. Keep concentrating on it, doing your hard work. I think this is like a team of 12. It's even smaller than No Man's Sky. But I'm thinking they're doing everything right that No Man's Sky did wrong, aka they shut up and they do their jobs and they don't hype the shit out of this. I think No Man's Sky should have been a little bit more clarifying during his interviews and stuff, because he let the hype get out of control, and honestly, it's his own fault that he got the reception for the game that they got. It could have been a great game if he just shut his damn mouth, because everyone had stupid expectations. Anyways, moving on. Decorations node modified. So now you can have like different sizes to the decorations, like, you know, your trees and everything else. They've added prefabs into the world builder, which means now there's existing buildings that you can pop in on command and place wherever you want, which is really freaking cool, because prefabs can be switched out between players. Now, I do really want to make a prefab because the developers are asking us to do it. I want to make a prefab and say, here's a prefab, can you throw it into your world builder? That would be super cool. If you guys are into that kind of thing, definitely buy into this game, get to know the game, go to the forums, get to know the devs, get to know the regulars there, and hell, you might have something included in a huge release 6 months down the road here. So definitely hit that up, guys. You want to do that. Now, I'm not going to go over it because, like, the prefab list is huge. I know nothing about the prefabs. I haven't touched the world builder yet. I just finally put some hours into the game to figure out exactly their direction with the gathering and the materials and how everything works. So at least I know that now. And in later episodes, it's going to be more of a let's play than let's catch up and watch Skippy fool around with the menus for a while. Because they do look like they're becoming a little more solid on the GUI. You know, they're saying, okay, I think we're going to go with this GUI. Okay, so the other things here to finish this off is they have some graphical issues occurring to some Mac users. So Mac users, once again, are having graphical issues with the game. Guys, come on. What are you trying to do playing on your Mac? I'm sorry, Mac's a wonderful computer, but get the fuck off your Mac if you're going to be video gaming. You know what I mean? You may as well go and buy a Wii U. Okay? Like, you're not going to get everything that PC users. You're such a small crowd. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I love Macs. They work great for video editing. They work great for that. But guys, video gaming on a Mac is almost useless. So they do have some known issues as well here too. They're very open about what they know is wrong, what they're working on, and what they're working on fixing. Some of the items displayed in the inventory screen are not positioned correctly. I actually did notice that a few times. Like they looked a little off. I didn't know why. It kind of looked like they're trying to go off of the item bar, like they're trying to take off and go somewhere else. Some of the items are not positioned in the hand correctly when the players are seen in third-person view. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that one out. That looks like it's funny. Z fighting with some items, workbench and other machines when placed underwater. I have no idea what that means because I play 7 Days to Die, and Z fighting with some items means you're fighting with zombies. So zombies are attracted to workbench and other machines. That's definitely a problem. You gotta fix that, guys. Cannot drop items from the workbench, ingredients, and completed item list. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a problem as well, too. They gotta fix it so that when you drop an item, you don't pick it right back up. That pisses me off, because you have to, like, drop items off cliffs so that they drop quite a distance away. Because if you just drop an item, you pick it right back up. So I definitely hope they fix that. Iron Fire Pit is missing texture. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I guess there's different levels of fire pits. Because what I did is I started learning the machines and how to use machines and how to upgrade my tools. Like, I'm up to copper tools now. I know how to get those blocks that I couldn't hit before when I was hitting them with my stone hammer. I'm like, what the frig? Why can't I pick this shit up? But I figured out why. Because you got a whole ton of different levels of materials and tools and weapons. What I need to do is I also need to get a few more tools and weapons together here, because the next episode I'm going to do a full out let's play. We're going to be building some shit. I'm going to have all my tools together, so I'm excited to show you that as well here too, guys. Now, the recipes are not final. Okay, I can deal with that. So the stuff I've been learning, it is going to change. The recipes are going to change for them. But it does look like all the stuff I've learned is going to be in the game. So how you make your weapons, how you gather stuff, where it's found, that seems like it's all solid. So that's really freaking cool. Like, you have no idea, guys, how much shit this game has gone through. It has been out for, I think, about 3 or 4 years. It was known as Oort, O-R-T, and And I was just actually watching the video playback because I haven't cut the video yet, and I looked over and I seen one of those spitters kill me. I'm definitely going to have to try to get that in the next video because I went and started smacking it with my stone axe and my stone hammer. It just looks really funny watching it. There we go. Haha. Yeah, you won't get me. They've made those the animals a lot more interactive. What they've done too is they've made it so that spitters and other animals actually tend to gravitate towards you, and that means you'll get attacked more often by those stupid spitter things. But it's also funny too because I noticed when I was standing on top of my my little hill there at one point, I was just kind of looking through the menus, trying to figure stuff out, googling the shit out of the internet. And I look down the side, and there's like 20 friendlies hopping around all over the place down there, and I'm looking, going, oh yeah, well this is new. But that's why it was, is because they made it so that animals would approach closer. Okay, what else do we have here? I do believe there's a little more, excuse the mouse clicks here, that I haven't gone over. They've introduced new stuff like different styles of torches. So like different materials makes a different looking torch and a different looking glow, which is super cool. They've updated the shovel models. I'm catching up from an update a little earlier too that I didn't go over. They fixed an issue where creatures would not climb onto 1 high blocks. It seems like the issue is now that they won't climb up 10 high blocks and they'll just sit at the side of a hill and keep hopping at it. Here it is. Creatures now slowly wander towards a player. This makes spitters more likely to attack players. That's really cool. GUI list have scroll bars. You guys probably seen that in some of the cut in the video here. Pad can scroll GUI menu list with the right stick. I have no idea what that means. They fix colors of day-night cycle. Cool. Fix crash when other users are mining near portals. Oh. I'm going to go mine near a portal now just to see what happens. Fixed incorrect colors on some items, which was super cool because they had a lot of placeholders in the first few episodes. You guys seen some funky ass retro colors? Yeah, they fixed all that now. Fixed issues where handheld items are rendered twice briefly when going through the portal. Huh, I didn't even notice any of that while doing it. Okay, cool. So that was a small fix as well here too. So they've done that so far. They, like I said, they've added weather, they've added weather effects, they've added a whole crap ton of stuff. Now I was talking about Oort. This game was called Oort for a long time. It didn't run very well. They were very slow on the development. They didn't like they've always been very communicating. But this hasn't been one of those alpha games where they're trying to get everyone pumped about the alpha and then they're going to sit in alpha for 3 years and like work off the alpha, right? These guys are more concerned about having a few helping hands at first, you know, for a little bit of a higher buy-in. And then when this game is ready, it is going to like literally slap you guys in the side of the face. But that's pretty much it for this update episode, guys. I'm going to keep these smaller games a little shorter in my episodes so I can get them out more often with you. Because a half-hour episode is twice the amount of work as a 15-minute episode. Just in case you guys can't do basic math. But anyways, guys, if you're pumped about this game, I'm sorry if this one was a little dry. Next episode, we're definitely going to be doing some building now that I know what the fuck I'm doing. And as usual, guys, I want to thank you for your likes, for your shares. Share this. Like, let people know about this game, especially if you're into this type of game. And I will see you in the next episode, be it 7 Days to Die, be it another video game. But I'm always here, you're always here, and I'll see you guys later. Stay surviving. Back up your damn game saves. Actually, this game you won't have to back up your game saves. It's all online. You don't have to play off your own unit at all. You can just go online. It's always there. Your friends can play. You can play. You don't have to be there. It's awesome. Anyways, I'm still blabbering how freaking amazing this game is. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.
We about to turn it up.